Ahriman le Méchant. And I think I forgot to turn on the game. Let's fix that. Shall we? Just get positioned right. There we go. Next. Here we go. I am here. I am here. Now then. Come on, game. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. There we go.
Please be happy.
Please be happy. Last time we had to talk to Juliet about a relationship, and it actually turned out pretty well, I think. Let's see what else happened.
How far did we get last time?
Oh, pretty far. Now then, let's see where we are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, right. So everything just crashed. Yeah, no, give me just a second. Let me turn the camera back on, because the camera's off now. The camera's off now. Alright, I am moving. Everything's fine. Now turn back on the game. There it is. I forgot where it was. well, we couldn't have expected the stream to go too smoothly, right? Anyways, let's see if it'll start again. Maybe if I turn off Discord. Who knows? Please turn it on. Please turn on.
Please be happy.
Yeah, don't remind me. A little bit big here. Gotta move down just a bit. There we go. And then move this up. So I want you guys to see it. I want you guys to still see it. I want you to perceive it. I want you to perceive this. Alright, let's go. Yep, got my coffee. I think, what? Oh, I can't even think. God damn it, I need more coffee. Okay, there we go. I think, the fuck was I? Okay, what was I thinking? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna be stuck on this for a little bit. What was I thinking about? God, this is gonna bother me. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about what to say, and I was like, I think, and in the back of my head I thought, ha, you don't think, stop thinking. And I immediately exposed my own thoughts. How did... Oh. Hey, Noob, how's it going? Oh, jeez. That's a problem because my mic's all the way up. You know what would actually help? It would actually help if I, actually had my mic in front of me. Because I just realized it was all the way out to the side. There we go. Okay. How's that? Yeah, no, I have it out of the way of the computer when I'm not streaming, and I think I forgot to move it back when I started. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, no, I totally wouldn't have realized that until you said it. Thank you. Yeah. What was I thinking? I'm gonna try not to think about what I was trying to think about, and then go back here. When Juliet and I finally said our goodbyes for the night, and I went to sleep, it was with a much lighter heart than the past few days. What? Before we split up, I asked her to show me how to get to the nature preserve where her friend took the bird, and she walked me through how to reach a shuttle that will take me there. I need something to pass the time before she wakes up, and I want to see how the bird is doing, so it seemed like the perfect time to visit. In the morning, after I get up and out of bed, I have a quick breakfast on my own since I slept in. Then, once I'm ready, I make the short walk to the stop where I can get on the shuttle, and right at the west of the way there. The driver takes us in the direction of the Bell House in Aspen's apartment. I've walked down these roads so many times that it feels strange to see them rush by out the windows, like I'm fast-forwarding through a TV show. At some point, we take a turn that I've never taken before, and soon we're going through areas that are new to me. I watch them go by, not paying enough attention to commit them to memory. Eventually, I stop and disembark. As I get my first whiff of the clean air, I understand why it's a preserve. As far as I can see, the land is covered in forest. Not just trees, but forest, grown so thick that it looks like a solid wall of green. The only exception is a river that winds through the hills, where the water is crystal clear and still. The nearby botanic gardens were lovely, but this is something else. This is something more. Ooh, choices, choices, choices. Gotta save, gotta save, gotta save, gotta save. I do feel like this one's important, actually, since we are thinking about going to the underworld with Juliet. Which one will cause the most drama? Yeah, this one. It reminds me of my days in the wild, running free. Although those were good times, I prefer the simplicity and security of my daily life that I've established. I quietly pay for my ticket, and then hurry out as fast as I can. I can see why Juliet said they wouldn't be able to help me find my bird. There are tons of places it could be, but that doesn't mean I can try. Maybe if I found the person who took the bird in, they might know what happened to it. I might have better luck just looking for it myself, though. It's a big place, I decide. Too big for me to explore on my own. I should look for Juliet's friend, Amaya. I should have asked Juliet how to contact her before I left. I'm sure Juliet's asleep by now, and I don't want to disturb her. Yeah, this game does have different endings. I mean, let alone the different routes, because there is Aspen and Juliet's route. And right now I'm on Juliet's route. So I think there are a few endings for each route. Yeah, so it does have different endings. Besides, it's not like I'm in a hurry. Taking my time, I try to see as much as I can. It's not crowded, but the preserve is far from empty, too. There are just as many fabled as there are humans. Some I recognize, like a fawn and a dryad. I wonder if the trees make any of them feel like I do. If any of them have a story like I do. Come from someplace far away like I do. There are kids, too. Human kids, with their teachers, being led around by tour guides. Lots of them look excited to be here. I hope maybe they can learn to love it as well. I asked some of the guides or instructors if they know who and where Maya is. Some of them have no idea what I'm talking about. Some know her, but not her location. Finally, I find someone who's able to point me in the right direction. I end up back near where I started, near the edge of the river. Sure enough, the lady from before is there, talking with another guest. I wait until they finish their conversation before I approach.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Hi, how can I help you?
A few weeks ago, you picked up a hurt bird from my friend Juliet. I was wondering if you could tell me where it is now.
Oh, right. That poor
What?
guy. I'm afraid the little fellow didn't make it.
Huh? It died? Wait, what? No. It just had a broken leg. What do you mean?
I think that when he took the tumble that hurt his leg, he must have hurt something inside him, too.
What?
Oh.
Oh. That's why Silver was just watching him. We found out yesterday that Silver can read auras, and... Oh. Oh, she knew. That's how she knew we didn't have the same gift as her. It's dead. I hadn't even thought about that possibility. This whole time I just assumed it'd be alive. That it had gotten better.
It's sad, but it's the way of nature sometimes. Mind if I ask how you were involved?
Naturally, she doesn't remember me being there.
I was the one who found it and brought it to Juliet's. I wasn't around when you picked it up,
Yeah.
though.
God, that's sad, actually.
Oh, right. Well, you can sleep easy and know that you did what you could.
She sounds so casual about it. I guess she's probably experienced this a lot. Meanwhile, I don't know what to say. I just stand there, surprised. It was just a bird, sure, but that's still something. For the bird, it was everything. Amaya starts to walk away, but before she can leave, there's something I want to know. Something that I've never given much thought to before, but my recent time with Silver had made me wonder about.
Hey, I have a question.
Shoot.
Huh?
Do you believe in fate?
Oh? Yes, I believe in fate, too. She stares at me in mild shock. It's a weird thing to ask, I know, but I hold her gaze and don't back down.
Now there's a question.
Looking past me at the water, she takes a deep breath and lets it out slowly.
If you're asking if I think there's a world out there where that bird survives or never gets hurt to begin with, then sure, maybe. I'm not smart enough to know, but it's not this one. Destiny, luck, whatever you want to call it. Life's unfair, that's a fact. It doesn't care about any one of us. Sometimes you can do everything right, and it just isn't enough. I don't think that's destiny personally. That's just being alive. Being here, doing what I can to help who I can, that's just me playing my part in life. If that's because some invisible force led me, then it doesn't change anything. Bigger picture or not, it's what I choose to do with my time right now. And I choose to believe that makes a difference.
I see.
Hope that helps.
Ah, so that's the human perspective on it. Okay. Yes. Yes, that makes sense, actually.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Say hi to Juliet for me, will you?
Yeah, no problem.
Once again, she starts to walk away, and this time I don't stop her. Instead, I walk out to the nearby gazebo and sit down, surrounded by quiet water. Even though her reason was totally different, I can't help but think about how Maya just pretty much said the same thing as Silver did. It was just a bird, and that's just life. Silver who wanted to let it die, and Maya who tried to help it live. I wonder how Silver would feel if she heard the news. I'm sure she'd pretend not to care, but she did follow me all the way back to the library just to see. On the other hand, Amaya didn't seem all that upset. I could tell she didn't know why it mattered to me. Like always, it's hard for me to quite answer that question myself. I know how nature works, as well as either of them. I know better than to expect it to care. That doesn't mean I can't, though. Ah, fuck. Come on. There we go. That doesn't mean I can't, though. Even if no one else sees it, that bird was still alive as we were. Maybe it didn't read books or drink coffee or watch TV, but it still existed. It ate and flew and sang. The forest on Mount Victoria will be a little more quiet from now on, even if nobody notices. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference myself, I know. It's not like that bird and I were friends. Still, whenever I go back, I'll think about it, and think about the tree that used to be its home. The nest that it'll never return to. Sighing, I stand up and start walking again. Despite how it turned out, I'm glad I came to this place. Still glad it exists. It might not be perfect, but it's doing the best it can. Coffee. I spend a few hours wandering around the preserve and never run out of things to see. There are birds, lizards, and all kinds of other creatures, plus a forest that reminds me of Korea. The calm beauty of it all helps me feel better after hearing about the bird. At least it got to spend its last few days in a place as gorgeous as this. Hey, Louis. Good morning. Yeah, no, the bird from the other day died. After a while, I leave the park and wait for the shuttle to take me back where I came from, and then walk the rest of the way to the library. Once I'm home, I spend the rest of the day napping and watching TV while I wait for Juliet to wake up. You just open your eyes? Well, I'm glad I'm the first thing you see today. That night, I'm dozing in my room, drifting in and out of sleep, when there's a knock at my door. 3 knocks, like always.
Come in.
Oh, hello. The door swings open and Juliet stands there. I leap to my feet, sleepiness disappearing in an instant.
Good evening, Miho.
Good morning, Miho.
Hey!
She welcomes me into her arms with a hug and a kiss. I'm sure last night's conversation is still front and center in her mind. The two of us goes downstairs, and Juliet starts preparing tea, setting among it both our spots at the table.
How was your visit to the nature preserve?
Ooh, about that.
It was really nice. I had no idea there was a place like that in Wellington. All those trees. It was even more impressive than the gardens or Mount Victoria.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, there you
Were
go.
you able to find your bird?
Oh, boy.
Well, kinda. I found Amaya at least. She told me that the bird passed away.
Oh no, Miho. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know they did all they could to help it. All of us did. I think I'll go back sometime. Just to look around. I feel like I could spend days there and still find new things.
Yeah, nature preserves are pretty cool places, actually. Though I haven't been to one in a very long time. Ah, I forgot to break in. Oops. Let's see. Okay. Schedule's fine. Yep, I had to check my schedule.
I'd like to go with you sometime. It's been years since I've gone to visit myself.
I can't read that. Okay, hold on. Let's get the chat back up. Oh yeah, I have to reload it. No, the bird. Yeah, no. Apparently it got some internal injuries when it fell out of the tree. The silver probably Yeah, remember how Silver has that aura reading thing? I think she knew. I think she probably knew about the bird's injuries. So that's why she was kind of hesitant to help us.
That sounds great. I'd love to see it with you.
With a smile, Juliet pours both of us some tea and sits down. I dump sugar into mine while she leaves hers untouched.
It's a date then.
It's a date! Oh, you got a date. A date! Yeah, let's go!
I was also wondering if
Oh,
you
yeah?
might accompany me somewhere tonight as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah?
Oh, sure. Where did you want to go?
You're going places, mijo.
Well, as I'm sure you know, tomorrow is Halloween. It was always Cosette's favorite holiday. It's also a day to honor the dead.
We've got an actual date! We've got a date! We got a date on the timeline! We got a date on the timeline, guys! Let's go! Let's go! It's October 30th! It's October 30th! October 30th, guys! It's October 30th! We have an actual timeline! Yes! Yes! October 30th. It is... Nah, it doesn't say the day of the week.
Every year at midnight, I go to lay flowers at her grave.
Like midnight the 31st or midnight the 1st? I reach across the table, offering my hand, which Juliet takes.
Of course I'll go.
Thank you.
Good.
I thought perhaps we could leave some flowers for Zhongying as well. Only if you want to, of course.
Where would we leave flowers, though? She's in Korea, isn't she? Or aren't they?
I'd like that. I'm sure they loved flowers. I know I do.
I'm sure they'd be grateful to receive them.
Some human traditions and rituals still seem foreign to me, not something I'd think about doing myself. That was true for plenty of other things that I now take for granted, though, like holding hands and drinking tea. Once we were both drained of our cups, we head into the night together, beginning to walk to the cemetery. Along the way, Juliet guides us to a patch of wildflowers, where she picks some to leave for Cosette. The ones she chooses have white petals and purple ones. I pick a handful that are dark blue. They remind me of the clothes Zhongyin was wearing when I first met them. Like usual, we're practically the only ones out this late. We pass by houses with the lights off and the curtains drawn, and shops that are too dark to see into. Hey, yeah, I know. How'd this game not get an R18 rating? Ooh, boy. I used to be more comfortable in the nighttime, where I felt invisible and secure. Although I don't feel the need to be hidden just to be safe anymore. I still enjoy the quiet calmness it provides, sort of like the nature preserve earlier. We reach the cemetery, and Juliet leads the way down several trails and through the trees. I remember which grave is Cosette's, even though it doesn't look much different from the others. Well, Juliet and I both come to a stop at the same time, pausing in front of the simple memorial. She stoops down and wipes some dust away from the nameplate, and leaves the bundle of flowers that she chose. They're wrapped with a small ribbon she brought with her, held in place by a small rock. Then she steps back to stand beside me. I don't say anything, but silently take her hand again. She squeezes tightly. The last time we were here, I ran away as the reality of death and human mortality hit me. Now, knowing what I do and having accepted it, I can appreciate Juliet's loss so much more. So much love and so much of her life are buried just a few feet beneath us, with only a small stone to represent it all. Juliet clears her throat and begins facing it. No, Juliet clears her throat and, still facing Cosette's grave, begins to speak.
Even now, so many years after Cosette passed away, it still surprises me sometimes that she's gone. When I wake up, I half expect to hear her laughter from the hallway, or see her reading in the library. or find her shoes by the back door. By holding on to these little memories, these little pains, I thought I could keep her alive in my heart. There's no one else left to remember her. The way her laugh sounded, the books she enjoyed, the clothes she preferred. So I clung to those memories, for fear that they would cease to exist if I didn't. I've told you, Miho, how I've tried to live to honor Cosette, by doing my part to create the kind of world she dreamed about living in. A world of kindness and hope. Believe it or not, that was easy. Any pain or trouble was acceptable so long as it took me closer to that goal. Until one day, it wasn't.
Tell us more.
At the time, I thought that helping you was just another step down the path I had chosen for myself. But as time went on, and you blossomed and learned to live, it made me realize that I had reached a dead end. I had spent so long striving for this new world that I forgot to appreciate the one around me.
Sorry.
And when I realized that, I felt trapped. Were I to stray from my path, I didn't know where it would take me. My world wasn't there anymore. Not just Cosette. Not just the people we knew.
But the places and sights.
Technology improved. People's lives improved. And everything moved forward. Everything but me. All I could think to do was run away. As I always have when faced with a difficult problem. Whether throwing myself off of the world or refusing to face a life without my daughter. The only direction I've ever been able to move is backwards. Last night, when you told me that you wanted to do the things I'd like to do, for me to take the lead more often, being with you is the first thing I've wanted for myself in a long, long time. To the point where I'm not even sure how to do that.
That kind of does hurt, actually, and I kind of get where she's coming from, just a little bit. Finally, Juliet faces me, just like last night, just like in the library, just like so many other times before.
Can you show me? Can you show me how to move forward?
I gently take both of Juliet's hands and guide them to my heart, holding them against me. I can feel every beat, and know she can too.
We can figure it out together. You already helped me with that after all. After I found out Jungin was dead, I felt the same way. Like I didn't know what else to do with my life, or with myself. If you think about it, by searching for them for so long, I've been doing the same thing you were all this time.
Have you had a good day so far?
But it was because of you and Aspen that I decided to stay in Wellington. The two of you showed me how to keep going, even when I didn't know where to go. And how just because they aren't around anymore, that doesn't change what they did for me. I wouldn't be here talking to you if it wasn't for them. So I'll always be grateful for that, even though they've been gone for so long.
I turn to look at Cosette's grave beside us. It would be fair to say she's changed my life too, indirectly.
It's the same thing with you and Cosette. She made your life great, and I'm sure you made hers great too.
Stretching. Okay, there we go. God, after the crash, my back's been so fucked up. Like, shoulders always feeling like it needs to be popped and it can't pop. But I'm doing good otherwise. I've got my coffee with me, got my buddies, got my heretics. I'm doing good.
I didn't know her, but from everything you've told me about her, I'm sure she wouldn't want you to hurt or feel sad about her all the time. I'm sure she would have wanted you to smile when you think of her, and to find lots of other reasons to smile too.
Okay. You're hungry? Yeah, that's a mood, even though I just ate an hour ago. I had pancakes, by the way. I had blueberry pancakes. Very nice. Even though the blueberries kind of exploded on the bottom of the pan. Juliet also studies the moonlit grave. I wonder if she's picturing Cosette the person, or if she's seeing the stone for what it is. After a long time, she nods.
Yes. Yes, I do believe you're right. I'll never stop loving her. Or missing her. She lived a wonderful life and died a peaceful death. She'll remain at peace forevermore.
I need a coin. I need a coin real quick. Damn, did Catman run off with my coin again? You know what? Fuck it. No, fuck it.
But I'm still alive. And it's time that I acted like it.
Well, we now got a little bit more time to mess around.
We can make a new life for ourselves here. One step at a time. Together.
Yep. Which part was that? I'm still alive, and it's time that I acted like it. Amen! Yes, absolutely, I agree with that.
Right. You're not alone anymore. Neither of us are. I just have one question, though.
Huh? What's your question, Juniho? Are you gonna make us... Are you gonna...
You said here. Does that mean that you'll stay?
Oh?
Yes. Maybe someday we'll go.
Oh!
Because
Oh! Oh ho 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 ho!
There's plenty of time for that in the future. Right now, I think I'd like to learn to enjoy Wellington again.
Oh boy!
To see it the way you do.
Mega,
Fresh
Mega, are you still
and
here?
I'd like that too.
Relief washes over me like a wave. I was prepared to go with her, even if it's what she really wanted. But I'd much rather stay here for a while longer. Hey, yeah, I get ending vibes from this scene. How close are we to the end? After tonight, it feels like I can finally relax without worrying following me around. Juliet and I are still together, and we're not going anywhere. Whatever happens next, I'm sure we'll be able to handle it, because we have each other. I let go of Juliet that I can step forward, and place the flowers that I brought for Zhongyin on the ground beside Cosette's grave. They're a bit smushed, but I'm sure that's alright. I don't think they'd mind. Almost immediately, a light breeze picks up, scattering the bundle lightly to the winds. I think that's alright too. I'll never forget about Zhongyin either. No matter how far I go, and how many people I meet, they'll always be Have I met a new child? New child. I don't think so. They'll always be special to me. They set me on my own path, the one that I walked for decades. If I could somehow tell them about everything I've seen and done since then, and about the new adventures that I'm sure to have with Juliet, I think they'd be just as excited for me as I am. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. I've still got a bit to go? Got it. I'm sad I never got to thank them properly, but just like Cosette and Juliet, I think that living my life to its fullest is the best way I could do that. Juliet and I stay quiet for a little bit longer, both reflecting on everything. Finally, she puts her arm around me and gestures with her hand in the direction we came from.
Well, shall we be getting back to the library? I imagine you could use some rest before tomorrow evening's activities.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready to go if you are.
Okay, I think that. Juliet turns to give one last look at the grave. The flowers she placed shake in the breeze, while mine are spread further and further. She smiles at me.
Yes. I think I'm ready.
Oh. As the day winds down and starts to get darker, a light breeze starts to pick up. Not enough to be cold, but enough to make me glad I have my jacket. Aspen, Juliet, and I sit out on the French porch with the lights on, watching the road.
How long until people
Oh, so
start
it is.
showing
It is.
up?
It was the midnight of 30th. Okay, gotcha. So today's the 31st. And what day was that actually? Wait, hold up. Log. Oh, yeah, Sunday. Let me check this. Let me check the calendar. All right, Sunday. Okay, that lines up with. Wait, does that line up with the 21? Yes, it does. Yeah, it is. It is 2021, October 31st. Ah! Almost dropped my phone. There we go. We're good. Yeah, it is October 31st, 2021. Today in Please Be Happy. Yes. Yes. Aspen, Juliet, and I sit out on the front porch with the lights on, watching the road.
How long until people start showing up?
Soon, I'd imagine. The early evening is when most trick-or-treating begins.
They'd better hurry before Miho eats all the candy.
Miho, you're gonna wreck your stomach.
Can't argue with that.
I wrap another piece and stuff it. I unwrap another piece and stuff it into my mouth, shoving the wrapper into my pocket with a bunch of others. See, there was actually a spot in from her birthday, Aspen's birthday, where we actually knew the date, and I forgot what day it was, but it was just before chapter. It was just before chapter 4 in that part. So yeah, we knew what day it was then, and then we got a couple days time skip that made everything uncertain again. And now we finally have it back. Concrete timelines.
Maybe if you go knocking on doors, you could convince people you're a kid in a costume too. That way you could get your own candy.
Wait, real shit? We could actually do that. We could.
Do you think that would work?
It's hard to talk with my mouth full of chocolate and caramel.
No, but it's funny to imagine.
You know, but let me go back to the log. I remember Doto talking about how some of the lines she had to do, and some of the directions she was given was to say it with one brain cell. That's what I remember. Do you think that would work? There it is. That's what she was talking about. Or that's what they were talking about right there. I see the direction they were going for.
Oh, look! Here come a few of them now.
Oh yeah. Sure enough, a group of 3 kids appear at the bottom of the hill and start making their way up towards us. I stand up, the giant bowl in my hands.
Oh, how cute!
Aww. One of the kids has a white sheet draped over them, with big holes cut out for the eyes. The other 2 are dressed like characters I've seen on TV.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat! God. I don't think there's a... Wait a second. I did mention on a stream that I didn't know if they were gonna do Halloween or not, but here we are, Halloween, right here. The 3 of them hold out open pillowcases, and I toss a handful of candy into each one.
Here you go.
The one with big eyes goes even more wide-eyed.
Whoa, that's a lot. Thanks a bunch.
Yay!
Wait, Was it? Should I take some back?
They're gonna run away. Aspen swats at me gently.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. The three kids hurry off, probably afraid that I really was going to reach in and reclaim some of the candy. I sit back down. Oh, is it? Huh. I would... Oh, okay, I get it. Yep. Ah, that's right. Oh yeah, she did mention that just a few scenes ago. That's right. Back at the grave. Although yesterday I was wondering if we'd get any other like notable dates like Christmas or Halloween. For some reason I remember that Australia doesn't really do Halloween, and then I remembered it was New Zealand. So I don't know how Halloween works. Well, I didn't know how Halloween works there, but now I do. It does work there.
How much am I supposed to give them?
That's enough.
Usually a piece or two, but it's not a problem. We still have several unopened bags inside.
Hey.
Great.
I grab another piece for myself and munch on it.
Well, in that case...
Aspen reaches over and picks out a couple candies for herself, too. It isn't long before the next batch of kids shows up, with another close behind them. The second group even has some parents accompanying them.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat! It gets later and later, but more kids start arriving, rather than less. I hand out candy until my arm gets tired, and Aspen takes over. More than once, Juliet has to go inside and get more bags of candy to refill the bowl.
This is more work than the library on a busy day.
Even my first day of work, when Aspen helped me run the desk, it felt less busy than this evening does. But also, it's a lot of fun. Many of the kids have creative costumes, and I even recognize some of the characters they're dressed as. The less creative costumes are still cute too, and it's nice seeing so many happy smiles as they all walk away. Not until the moon is high in the sky that the trick-or-treaters stop showing up. We can hear the occasional whoop and shout from the streets nearby, but no one else comes up the path. The big bowl of candy is nearly empty, with less than a full layer left behind. A bunch of empty bags fill the recycling bins. In the end, we managed to go through all the candy Juliet bought. After about 10 minutes without any more kids, we finally get up from the porch.
I believe we can call it a night.
Yay.
That was certainly the busiest Halloween I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, no, the Halloweens here, they usually end after like 30 minutes. Or, that's when my endurance ends. I can't really handle trick-or-treat. Or, half of those bags Miho ate by herself. Yeah, that's my girl, that's my brain buddy right there! That's my brain buddy!
Really? I didn't know if that was normal or not.
Okay, come on, pop. There we go, stretch. Okay.
For Welly, maybe. But I don't get many trick-or-treaters at my apartment. And back home, there are like maybe 5 kids in town at any given time.
More candy for you.
Hey!
Speaking of which, I hope I can count on the two of you to finish off the leftovers we have here.
What? Miho could probably finish that by herself.
You don't even have to ask.
I'd better take what I can before Miho claims it all for herself, shouldn't I?
I love when she does that face. I love when she does that face. It has the double carrots energy right there.
Not if I beat you to it anyway.
Laughing, the three of us clean everything up and then finally head back inside the library.
That was quite fun, but I do think I'm ready for bed.
What? Do you have the zoomies, Miho?
Is something wrong?
I barely register her words. Something is wrong, but I don't know what. And as soon as I walk through the front door, I can tell. but I can't place what it is.
Miho?
Both of them stop walking, watching me with concern. Finally, it hits me.
It's cold.
Hmm?
It's cold.
Is it the bead? It doesn't take me long to spot the source. Oh, let me go back to that. It doesn't take me long to spot the source. One of the windows near the shelves, not far from Aspen's usual table, is wide open. The curtains flutter with the breeze. Oh, hey Silver. The two of them follow my line of sight.
Oh, did we forget to close this? But then, that doesn't make sense, does it? Why would we have just opened one of the windows?
We wouldn't. That window was definitely shut earlier.
It's Halloween. Maybe some kid snuck in here as a prank. Is anything missing?
The three of us look around, inspecting the shelves, front desk, and everything in between. If something's gone, it's not immediately visible.
I can't see anything out of the ordinary.
Me either.
Yeah.
Something still doesn't sit right with me.
I'm gonna go look upstairs.
Don't you fucking dare leave them alone. The other two follow behind me. Juliet goes to check her office, but it appears untouched. Aspen waits at the top of the stairs, watching. Meanwhile, I go to my room. Grabbing the handle, I push the door open and turn on the lights. I can hardly believe what I see. My window is open too. My bed sheets and pillows are strewn across the floor, like someone climbed across the bed. What few other possessions I have are also scattered around the room as if a tornado had blown through.
Miho? Is something amiss?
I can hear both of them hurrying my way as I remain frozen in the doorway. Behind me, Aspen gasps as she gets a glimpse of my room.
Who? Why?
I have a feeling I already know the answer to one of those questions, but not the other. Stepping inside, I mechanically pick up my things and put them back where they belong. Everything is here except for...
My scroll!
Your scroll? That little piece of paper, the only belonging that I really care about, is nowhere to be seen. I check under my bed and in every nook and cranny just to be sure, but it's gone. That fact is all the confirmation I need.
I'll be back.
Uh-oh. I know exactly what happened here, I think. Although, actually, maybe it's a good thing that those two are back at the house. Oh. Yep, here we go. Both Aspen and Juliet shout after me as I barrel out the library, but I ignore them both. The instant I'm outside, I transform and keep running. There's no question or doubt as to who took my scroll. The question is why. As angry as I could be, I force myself to stamp my feeling down, at least until I know that... Blah! How'd I fail that? At least until I know Silver's reasons. The path to Mac Victoria is more crowded than I've ever seen it. Both the roads and the sidewalks are full of people, mostly parents with their kids. Some of them point or cheer as I run past, but I don't give them a second thought. None of them try to stop me or get in my way. By the time I climb the mountain and reach Silver's part of the forest, it's dark. She isn't in any of your usual spots, but I can sense that she isn't far away. Racing through the darkness, I keep my nose near the ground, hot on her trail. Then suddenly, just like last time, I find her. She moves in the darkness, a patch of shadow that's a different color than the rest. Her bead glows bright on her south of her, illuminating her wrist. It shines on the unfurled paper in her hand. Like always, she waits with her back to me.
So you came.
Of course I did! Give me back my scroll!
I keep my distance, but reach out my hand. She's just a few steps away, tilting her head to look up at the starry sky. No, not the sky. The trees. I follow her gaze upwards and realize something. I've been here before. I recognize the tree. It's the one the bird fell from. That makes me pause. Has she been wondering about it all this time? Is this her way of asking? Did she follow me all the way home? I softened my voice, but I know that I may as well be blunt.
It died, you know. They weren't able to save it.
Her posture doesn't change, but by the subtle light of her bracelet, I can see her fingers clench to the edge of my scroll more tightly.
I met the woman who rescued it. She said the same thing that you did. That's just how nature is.
Silence. Gritting my teeth, I tried to contain my growing frustration. Normally, I can tolerate her silence. But tonight, instead of just coming to talk like she knows I would, she steals my most beloved possession and makes me chase her out here. All so she can ignore me.
Don't you have anything to say? You must have come here for a reason, didn't you?
More silence. Not even a breeze disturbs it. Finally, I've had enough. I step forward, snapping a branch beneath my shoes.
Hey! Answer me, damn it! Stop acting like you don't care about anything!
That gets her attention. She looks at me over her shoulder, face hidden except for her eyes, and then faces me.
Were you to happen upon another burn, more broken than the first, would you still try to save it?
Of course.
Even knowing that your effort is likely to be futile?
Yeah, even then. At least there's a chance it would work out.
You speak like a human, fighting against the inevitability of death.
There we go.
While we could watch the river of life from its shores, you choose to struggle upstream. Why?
Why? Because otherwise it all just passes by. I did what you said and watched from the shores for so long because I didn't even think about joining it. But once I did, once I let someone pull me in, I realized I like it more this way. It's hard sometimes. I haven't even been trying that long, but those hard times just help me appreciate the good ones more. Or even at all. There's someone I met who was also afraid of getting hurt, and someone else who was afraid of just passing by. They showed me that those are parts of life too, just like death is for a lot of people. Who cares about living forever if you don't care about being alive? Immortal or not, it's all we have.
Oh, I do like that. I do like that sentiment, Mio.
You and me, my friends, that bird, it's the same for all of us. I could have run away. I thought about it 1,000,000 times. It would have been a lot easier than staying. But I did stay. And so now, here I am. Someone took a chance on me once too. Even if I wouldn't have died, they still saved my life in a way. I thought it would be impossible for someone like me, like you and me, that it wasn't even worth the effort to try and change things. But I was wrong. And I'm glad that I was. And so that's why I do the same thing all over again, with the burn. Because if there's even a chance, it's worth trying.
Good answer. Although I don't say it, I can't help but think even talking like this is something relatively new for me. Unlike Silver, who talks more like Aspen's old books most of the time. It just goes to show that there are lots of different paths our lives could have taken, but they both brought us here, together. While Silver is still thinking about what I said, her eyes suddenly go wide at the same time that I feel something warm on my neck. Oh? Uh-huh? 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 Holding my necklace where I can see it, both Silver and I just stare at my bead. No, both Silver and I just stare as my bead brightens before our eyes. The glow intensifies to the point that Silver has to shield her eyes and look away, although somehow it doesn't bother me. I also watch as another eyelash thin crack appears, and then another. For a moment, I half expect it to just shatter, but it stops after the third crack, still holding itself together. The light from it also dims a little bit, but it's still brighter than it was. When I let go and it falls against my neck, the bead feels heavier than normal too. Silver is able to look at me again, and though the shock has faded from her expression, her eyes still stay fixed on my bead. She laughs, but it's humorless. Shaking her head, she continues to stare at my necklace instead of my eyes.
I had hoped that by looking at this, I might be able to learn your secret. Some magic spell or incantation that you had invoked. At the very least, I thought I might understand. Even as I read it, I thought that I must be missing something. For what meaning could such simple instructions hold?
She can read it?
Even as you arrived here, I hoped that perhaps you would reveal some missing part of the puzzle. So golden was your light as I approached your library that I thought it must be someone else. So bright that I could see it clearly. The same color as the person close to you. Now, I don't know if I should be disappointed or not to find there is no secret to these words. Is there?
Holding my scroll in front of her face the same way I held my necklace, her eyes glide across the characters. Yeah, she can read.
수복강령.
수복강령. 수복강령.
Please be happy.
수복강령. Please be happy. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let me read that again. 수복강령.
수복강령.
수복강령. Please
be happy.
There it is. There it is, guys. Please be happy. Although I didn't think that she could say it so menacingly.
Please be happy. What simple nonsense. And yet, how could I deny that you've taken it to heart when your very aura tells me your truth?
It's all I can do to blink, to breathe, to stay standing upright as the world narrows to just the two of us, all awareness of anything else falling away from me. Confusion is just as plain on Silver's face at my reaction, as I struggle to speak.
You can read it? That's what it says?
After years of looking and trying to understand, and she can read it just like that? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. I guess it must be ancient, or well, older Korean script. After years of looking and trying to understand, and she can read it just like that? Silver, who cares nothing for people and their lives or cultures. I'm not the only one stunned. The parchment falls from Silver's hand as she drops it in shock. It flutters to the ground and stays there, even as a budding breeze starts to blow. The shock changes to understanding, and then Silver laughs again. Really laughs, for the first time I've ever seen. Her usual dignified and threatening poise is gone as she laughs so hard it echoes around the woods. Clutching her chest, it's all she can do to remain upright as she acts like she's heard the world's funniest joke. Still, just like earlier, I'm not sure there's any humor in it. Finally, with a groan, she retrieves my scroll and then straightens up, wiping her eyes.
You're serious, aren't you? You never knew what it said before now.
I shake my head.
I would call you a liar if you were anyone else.
She was laughing. She was laughing at our illiteracy. What the hell, Silver?
You've made a fool of me without even trying. Or rather, I've made a fool of myself. I thought your glow was the result of those words. But you achieved that by yourself. Whatever it is you feel, it's something you've learned on your own, isn't it? You truly believe all the things you said.
Maybe not on my own. I had a lot of help along the way. But yeah, I mean it. Every word.
I reach out a hand again, taking a step forward, and then another, and another. I stop just in front of Silver. All she has to do is take the final step forward. I don't demand anything, just reach. She eyes my hand warily, like a stray dog trying to decide if it should trust someone. I hold my breath, waiting. With a rustle, she pushes the paper into my hand and then backs away, looking at the ground.
Your path is different than mine. We may have more in common than I once thought, but I still cannot follow behind you. Though I can understand why you walk it.
I nod.
And I understand why you said no. I hope you change your mind someday.
Perhaps. Although, I do not think we'll meet again.
Wait, why not? Are you leaving?
Soon. I don't know when. I haven't decided. But I made up my mind before I ever visited your library.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's sad.
You're disappointed.
I am. You're the first other Gumio I've ever known.
Yeah, that...
You're like... family, I guess. Didn't you call us sisters before?
Silver blushes, averting her eyes. Oh my god, there is a blush! There's a blush right there! Look! Look, 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 look! There's a blush right there! Look! That's adorable!
Perhaps.
Then that's what we are.
That's simple, is it?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick pic. There we go. There we go. Ah, fuck! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was too late. I was too late. Up.
Perhaps.
There we go. There we go.
Then that's what we...
That's simple, is it?
It really is.
Silver shakes her head and looks around, regaining a bit of her standoffish composure. This is about the time when she'd typically transform and run away.
At least tell me before you leave, okay? Whenever it is.
She hesitates, but then agrees.
Fine. Goodbye, Miho.
Bye, Silver.
She walks towards me, rather than away, and comes to a stop right beside me. We both face in different directions. Slowly, she raises a hand and awkwardly pats me on the shoulder. Just once. By the time I turn my head to look at her, all that I can see is the disappearing gleam of silver All I can see is the disappearing gleam of silver fox fur as she blends into the night. I'm alone, but I don't feel alone. Looking at my scroll, there are a few new creases from where Silver held onto it, but they don't mess up the writing or anything. It's just another record of what we've been through together. The breeze from before picks up, making the paper flutter in my grasp, and I use two hands to hold it. Seeing without reading, I let my eyes wander over the familiar characters. It's funny. All this time I've not known what they said, just to find out that I've lived by them all along. Or at least, I've started to. Happiness. That's a new one for me too. Another abstract concept that didn't seem meant for me. But like everything else, it got easier along the way. I roll my scroll back up and store it safely in my pocket. The woods are as dark as I walk through them, but I'm not afraid. The shining light of my bead brightens the path, leading my way back home. Small wonders. Oh, so we've got another chapter. Oh, I got an achievement from that. Motherfucker! Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. That's right, it's the Southern Hemisphere. That's right, I forgot. Duh. I thought they skipped 6 months just like that. November passes without much trouble. As summer gets closer and it grows warmer outside, life at the library is the same as ever in a lot of ways. Mornings are for breakfast with Juliet, and days are spent working or with my friends. Sorry. Juliet occasionally stays up late so that she can help out around the library more and get to know the patrons better. Aspen comes by when she can, sometimes only staying for a meal and then sometimes spending the day with us. I haven't seen Silver since Halloween, so over a month by now, but I'm sure she's still out there somewhere. It's the evenings that have changed the most for Juliet and me. We spend more time together, and not just at home. True to her word, we go for walks more often, or out to dinner, and to other fun places too. We still spend plenty of quiet time with each other too, of course. The days are getting longer and longer, which means more sunlight for her to avoid. The whole month goes by just like that, and so does December. Before I know it, we're just a couple of weeks away from the end of the year. I look out the window of the nearly empty shuttle as it takes Juliet and I out of Wellington. She sits beside me, reading quietly. The view outside is new to me, and watching the busy city streets gradually turn into a nature-lined highway keeps me entertained. I'm glad for the sights, because we'll be traveling for a couple hours. It's a long way to the edge of the world. Around the time it becomes too dark for me to see very well is when Juliet tucks a bookmark into her novel and closes it, peering out into the night beside me. Oh, so we are going to the underworld.
It's not too much longer, I think. I don't remember for sure, though.
It's alright. I'm having a good time. I don't mind long rides when I'm not stowing away in a cabinet or something.
That was how you first came to Wellington, right?
Yup. Although, I think I had about as much legroom as the other passengers did that time. This bus is pretty comfy, though.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm glad it runs through the night. Last time I made this journey, I flew.
Ah. Oh god, knowing how bats fly, that must be pretty tiring. I wonder what the globe looks like here.
As a bat?
Yes, it's been that long.
I'm not sure I could run that far, even as a fox.
Most people walked back then, which could take several days. I much prefer how it is now.
Yeah.
Me too. Even though it's my first time.
There are a handful of others on board with the bus with us, most of them with bags or other belongings close by. We're probably the only ones who plan to be returning to Wellington tonight. Oh? We make a few other stops along the way, and someone gets off at each of them, until it's just the two of us and the driver who remain.
Going all the way to the edge?
Yes. We won't be descending, though.
Been a while since I've gone that far. You're heading back after, then?
We intend to. I'm saying goodbye to a friend. Will there still be shuttles operating in a couple hours?
I'll wait for you. Otherwise, you could be sitting around all night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure. We'll be there before too long.
Be sure to thank the bus driver, mijo. The farther we go, the narrower the roads become again. The narrower the roads start to become again. The trees and foliage all thin out until they practically disappear. Finally, the shuttle pulls into a small, unpaved lot. Juliet leaves her book on the seat, and the two of us disembark. There, under the moonlight, I get my first look at the overworld's edge. A metal fence runs along the abyss, seeming to stretch forever in either direction. It's similar to the one at the top of Mount Victoria, but much taller. Beyond the fence is open air, and nothing else. Just pure, endless nothingness. More stars than I've ever seen in my life decorate the sky. It's windier here than it is in the city. Windy enough to be loud. A short footpath leads past a small, empty building. Grass covers the area where we are, but fades into dirt and rock not too far away. The path ends at a small entryway that makes the only gap in the fence. It's nicer than the rest of the area. I can't imagine the lift itself has changed very much since Juliet arrived here. A shadowy figure stands there, waiting for Juliet. I gently nudge her forward.
Take your time.
Thank you, dear. I'll try
We
not
got
to be
called
too long.
deer! We got called deer, guys! Let's go! I watch as she strides ahead, meeting with Ezekiel in the shadow of the arch. I knew coming out here that their conversation would be between them alone. I want both of them to be able to say whatever they want without to worry. I want them to be able to say whatever they want to each other without worrying about me eavesdropping. Besides, I'm more interested in exploring. While the two of them talk, I decide to look around. I head over to the barrier. It sits right at the edge of the void, close enough that I can peer over the side. There's not much to see, though. Only stone and darkness. The underworld is down there, far, far below, but it's invisible from here. I wonder what the view is like during the day. Probably the same, but with blue sky instead of black. Nowadays, most people travel between the overworld and the underworld on much faster elevators or use magical means. There are even airships that go up and down between the two. This is the first lift that I've ever heard of that's this old and slow. I doubt there are many of them left anymore. Still, it's not a surprise that this is how Juliet's friend would want to return. It probably exists for people like him, who are old enough to remember how things used to be. I've heard that on some of the overworld's other edges, oceans spill over the sides like a waterfall, or towns are built on smaller shards of floating stone. It's a little boring here in comparison. I really want to know how this globe looks. I'd like to see the underworld at some point. I'm not sure I want to live there, but maybe I'll change my mind when I go. I'm sure that Juliet and I will visit it together someday. But now that I'm not dreading the thought of leaving Wellington behind, I can appreciate the idea of moving castles and magic forests more than I could before. I walk for a while, following the rail so it's impossible to get lost. It turns out that things aren't any more exciting further along, though. Just more grass and dirt. Eventually, I go back in the direction I came from, and it's not too long before I hear the distant sounds of the lift departing. When I get back to the starting point, I find Juliet standing alone as the lift slowly descends. I walk to her side.
There you are. I was wondering where you'd gone. Thank you for waiting for me.
Of course. I just walked for a bit, but there wasn't much to see. How'd it go?
We said what I expect will be our last goodbyes. He goes,
How do you feel?
Oops.
Are you okay?
I am. I'm grateful for everything. In the end, our paths diverged, and we're both going our separate ways without any regrets.
I don't say it, but I'm sure Juliet is thinking the same thing as I am. Ezekiel was her last tied to her former life. Her former lives, even. Now it's just her and I, and the infinite possibilities ahead of us. From here on out, the future is what we create. Linking hands, we look out at the stars together. They twinkle and shine, just for us.
Can you see the stars from the underworld?
Not like this. Not so bright and bold and infinite.
I'd miss them if I couldn't see them anymore.
As would I. As would I.
As one, we return to the waiting shuttle and the long ride back to the library. By the time we arrive, both of us are exhausted. Lately, we've been on the same schedule more often. Not just so she can spend more time at the library, but so we could be awake at the same time too. She has to take midday naps every now and then to make it work. That doesn't seem to bother her too much. Before we can go inside, Juliet stops me with a gentle touch. Woo, woo. Oh, this is a nice CG. I like this. She turns to me, and I gaze up sleepily, just as she leans in to kiss me. Even through the layers of fog settling on my brain, I'm able to appreciate the softness of her hands and the warmth of her lips. I put my own hand on her shoulder to steady myself and just to feel closer to her. When she pulls away, we still remain close together.
Thank you, Miho, for going with me today. And for giving me a reason to come back.
That's okay. That hit me. That hit me there. Oh, that hit me.
Thanks for making me want to stay. I'd like to go there with you someday, but right now.
My now turns into a big yawn. Juliet smiles.
I agree. Right now, let's just get some sleep.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm? 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 Hmm. Mega. Would you say we have enough in us for another stream? Or there's enough here for another stream? Actually, I'll keep going. When I wake up for breakfast, I find Juliet frowning in the kitchen.
Morning. What's wrong?
That's a good point, actually. Do I want to? I feel like... Yeah, I can save it for the... Yeah, okay, I'll say... You know what? I think we'll call it here for Please Be Happy. However, I don't want to end the stream yet. I'm having a good time. I'm honestly having a good time. But what I want to do right now is change focuses a little bit. That's right, you're getting a surprise stream. So, we're gonna save here, and then move on to the next idea I have. But we're not gonna end today. We're not gonna end just yet. So, we've saved there. And you're gonna have to deal with the loading screen for just a second. Nope. What I want to do right now is...
Let's meet again soon.
Is do something that I can have fun with you guys with. A game that I want to maybe do for some streams. Maybe on another save file, but something I definitely want to play with you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the mic just a little bit. Yeah, not much. Then maybe invert it there so it's not in the way. Okay. Can you guys hear me all right? Right, can you still hear me? Okay, cool. What we're gonna do, I adjusted that a little bit. Okay. What I'm gonna do is turn this on and hope that it doesn't crash the game. Well, hope that it doesn't crash. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell what it is by me just opening it. Hopefully, I want to keep it a surprise just a little bit. Oh, Here we go. Oh, and you guys can hear the audio, right? Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, let's see. Where's the game? Let's open an. Oh, did it crash? Oh gosh. Specific window. This one right here. Yeah, no, I think it crashed just now. But let's make sure. Oh, no, it didn't crash. It didn't crash. Ah, here we go. Now, is it going to show up on stream? Yes, it will. Above everything. God damn it. Let's just move it down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, and it's above chat. It's above chat. It's above chat. Here we go. Yep, that's right. The Please Be Happy stream has turned into an ULTRAKILL stream. Maybe I should... Ah, you know what? I'll just edit that later in post. Yeah, no, we're playing ULTRAKILL now. Let's go right here. And nope. Here we go. Okay, ULTRAKILL, guys. Let's go, 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 let's go. Let's go. Okay. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! Bam! 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm liking it so far, and I watched a bunch of videos on it. There we go. Okay, cool. We still have other weapons. Nice. Now I can try the other stuff. You know what? I'll try the. Okay, we have to wait for that to load. Okay, let's go. 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 Yeah. 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 Nope, that's not working. Okay. Woo! Yeah! I am. This is what happens. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. Come here! Oh, fuck! Okay, here we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna charge that up again. Come here! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay. Well, that's fun. Alright, then we're gonna just... Okay, whoops. Okay, yep, nope. Gotta try it again. How am I failing this hard? Yeah! Go really sweaty right now. Okay, headshot. Headshot. Okay. Okay, I still need to work on coins. practice the coin tossing. You know? Oh. Is it dead? Am I crashing? Oh, nope, I did. I'm not crashing. Okay, come on. Oh, there's also something I wanted to try here. Okay, let's see. Come on, die really quick. Alright, then it's the shotgun, yeah. Yeah, I want to. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Right, then up. Woohoo! Nope. Yeah! Oh, I just remembered I could actually punch the charge shot too. Let's try that. Oh wait, no, not that. Nope, that's not it. Nope. There we go. Okay, so let's try this. Maybe it wasn't that one. That. Okay, so it automatically switches back to the whatchamacallit, marksman. No wait, not the marksman. This one. Okay. Oh, there's the checkpoint. There's the checkpoint. Nope. Okay. Let's try that again. Ah fuck! I missed. Oh right, I could just press. What was it? R? I think it was R. Yes, that's right. R. Something that I want to try here. Let's see. Click that. Ah, darn it. More. Ah, darn it. Okay, never mind. Tries again. Oh, fuck. Ah, okay. Yeah, it is so intense. Oh! Ah, okay. I did it! Yeah, dude! Yeah! I'm not even good at the game and it's this intense. You should see the guys that actually know what they're doing. How did I get a D with that? Or, oh, maybe it's the 9 restarts. Restart mission. Yep, restart. Keep going, keep hitting, keep shooting, go, don't stop, E. Damn it. Right, I could just switch. Yep, F. Yeah! Woo! wait for that, wait for that. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it, yes. Ah, darn it. Yeah, let's go with the shotgun right now. Yep, tore through that. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Try to only have one death there. Alright, then. Ah, darn it. Oh, that's right, I still have that other fist on. That other arm. Alright, then. Yeah! I don't even have to parry your shots. I can parry my own. Okay. I don't even have to wait. I can just do this. Yeah! 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 I switched arms by accident. Here we go. Checkpoint, 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 checkpoint. Alright, then with R, right? Yeah, like that. Oh, hey, fuck. Fuck, god damn it. Okay. Oh, and bell. Alright. There we go. Alright, then let's get this guy. Hi, Maurice! Ah, man. Oh, man. I died almost too much. Alright, then let's change that. Ah, fuck! Ah, man. Okay, I'm still getting used to the coin thing. Nope. Okay. Oh, hit it. Got me into the corner. Okay. Ah, balls. Okay, there we go. Down. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. If it'll tell me how I did. Not good enough. We're gonna go until we get perfect. Okay, see, we got a C on style. Okay. Alright, then. Yeah! Yeah! There we go. Then. There we go. Alright, then go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, then. Alright, keep treading, keep treading. Alright. good. Yeah. There you are. Okay, keep going up. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Oh, hi there, little one. There we go. Then we're gonna go with that. Switch to that. Oh fuck! Okay. Saved! I saved it! Fuck! God damn it! No! Yeah. Going for what? Going for oh, I just realized that I don't actually have the whatchamacallit up studio thing. Going for P rate? Yeah. Oh, hi Kazari, how are you doing? I want you to notice. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, I'm going for P rate on this level. Just to stay at. There we go. Okay. And what we're gonna do is go. Oh! Ah, come on. Okay, we're gonna just restart that because I know I screwed that up. Yep. Good morning. How you doing today? And we're gonna switch the arms because I know that that's not right. There we go. Go for the shotgun. Yep. Okay. Come on. Woo! I literally just found out about the shotgun throwing trick, and I'm abusing it. I'm abusing it fully. Ah, fuck. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can punch my bullets. I'm so excited about that. Ah, fuck. Not with this arm, though. Why'd I switch? There we go. Then, keep going. Okay. There we go. Okay, I kind of have to try to press it before I shoot the thing. Ah, fuck! Got myself! There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Bam. Oh, hey, I almost didn't notice the secret. There we go. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Slide. Violence. Yeah. Okay, have a good one, dude. Yeah. Oh fuck! God damn it! Keep pushing B. Okay. There you are. Restart the mission. Yeah. Okay, no. I'm gonna try to but mission here. I say as I miss like 5 shots in a row. There we go. Wait, there we go. Yeah. Here we go. what's easier. Like that. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, there we go. Then go back to the shotgun. So I like using the shotgun. Whee! Oh, he didn't get to the spawn. Oh wait, where'd he go? Oh, hello? Oh, there you are. Whee! Oh, there we go. Yeah! Oh, okay. That's what happened. Where are you? Here we are. Yep, there we go. Okay, then just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Wrong way, wrong way. Get up here. Slide, slide, slide. Woo! Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, okay. Then... yeah! Okay. And was that... is that all of them? Nope. Nope, there's still one more. There's still one more. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's still this one. Ah, damn it. Okay. Yep. Okay, so it just sends them up. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yay. Okay, we're good. Whee! Okay, there we go. Oh, and he got shredded. Alright, then we can practice with this. Ah, darn it. Okay. Okay, a little bit late. Ah, found it. Ah, darn. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, there we go! Yeah, Louise, thank you! Okay. That actually works really well. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, that works. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they spawn from there. Alright. Fuck it, you know? Just fuck it. Alright, then... oh, wrong fist. Wrong fist. Okay. Again, wrong fist. go, like that, yeah. Okay, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah! Yes! Like that! Oh! Is this the right way? There we go. Then up here, which is the easiest. Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. Let's see how we would do this time. Okay. And like that. Yay. Have fun. Have a nice fall. And up here. Try to hit these. Yeah, like that. Let's see. This is better. Okay. Yeah, like that. Like that. Yeah. What happened to my other display? Where are you? There you are. Hi there. Okay, there wasn't any down there. Okay. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Okay, and get the marksman. Yeah! Yeah! Let's see how we did there. That has to be a good score at least. Come on, go, 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 go. Hey, blah. Okay, so I have to get a little... Oh, so I reached an S on the style, too. That was good. So I just need to do it a bit faster. And I got the challenge there. Also, there were more secrets. How do I get the secret here? Let's not do anything fancy here, because that's where most of my time went, probably. There we go. Right then, new weapon. Yep, new weapon. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Yay! Okay. Okay, then what we're gonna do now is get them with this. Okay, that hit him immediately. So what happened to the TV? What happened? I can't see anybody's thing right now. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, and examine. Okay, and you. Oh, there's still one more person, right? Yeah! Yeah! I love it. 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 Ah, damn it. There we go. Yes. Okay. Let's try to get this without any restarts. I think I got... Did I get everything? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. There's still another husky here. There we go. Yep. Okay, then we're just gonna go through the checkpoint. Alright, then... Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Ah, god damn it. God damn it. There we go. That's... Okay, maybe not. Yep, take care of that. Ah, balls! Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay. We gotta remember not... There we go. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, take care of those guys. There we go. Ah, damn it. Right then. Ah, fall. This isn't gonna be our best. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's just as it flashes. Got it. This isn't gonna be good. I just know it. Let me try to get the TV back on. Nope, the TV was on apparently. Interesting. I got worse with the style, and even worse with the time somehow. Alright, I think I'll call it here. Let me just get chat back up. I can't see you guys. Oh, okay, so it got changed. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. That was a fun Please Be Happy stream that turned into a ULTRAKILL stream. I'll edit the thumbnail to reflect that after I'm done here. But I had a good time. And I might actually add ULTRAKILL to the next stream schedule, just so people are aware of it. All right, but yeah, y'all have. Thank you, Luis, for coming. Thank you, Kazuri, for coming. Thank you, Mega, for coming and guiding me. I was happy. God, you guys need to watch like the videos on ULTRAKILL. Everybody's unhinged, and I love it. I love watching what people do there. It's just It is stimulation at its finest. And I hope to get that good someday. But yeah, for now though, thank you Luis for coming, thank you Megan for coming, thank you Kazari for coming. Who else came? Noob came briefly, I think. Yeah, Noob came briefly. But, okay. Y'all have a good day, a good afternoon, or a good evening wherever you are, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. No problem. Thanks for coming by. Yep. So y'all have a good one, okay? This has been your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant, and I bid you all adieu. Very well.